This is the Roulette Master, and if you want to join a community of people that love to play roulette and get better at every single day of the week, then go ahead and hit the red subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content that releases every single day of the week at 8 a.m. And I saw a lot of you guys join the TRM fan club this week for only 99 cents a month. If you still want to do that, you can click the link in the description, or you can also click join on the homepage and take advantage of that. And really appreciate everyone's support. Now let's go ahead and get started with today's video. This was sent in by one of my subscribers, Andrew, and he said he's been winning consistently with this, and he says it's even better than the Dr. Pepper roulette system. So I can't wait to find out if that's the case, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're going to start with $10 on second, 12, and black. And we're going to spin. I'm going to go over all of this with you, cover the bankroll, all the important things you need to know about the progression. And we start off with a win with second, 12, and black. So that's good. We're up $30. So when we get a win, we're going to keep the bets the same if we're at the starting level, but that's going to be different once we get further down. So there's a lot to this, so make sure you watch the entire video, and I hope you really enjoy it. So that is a loss. So when we get a loss on both, we are going to go from 10 to 20. We're going to increase by a unit, and let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 10 black. That is a break evens, which I'm going to talk about now. There's not too many systems with break evens. We're not playing opposing bets, but there's about 3 things that can happen here. If we hit the color and we don't hit the 12, it's a break even. If we hit the 12 but we hit red instead of black, we win, but it's a partial win. And if we hit both, obviously we have a jackpot win. So let's go ahead and look at our last bet here. And we broke even, so that means we rebet. Okay, so we place the exact same bet again, and that's a 5 red. That's a loss. Okay, so now we go from 20 to 30 each on that, and then let's spin. And if you are playing with the casino card on automated or video roulette, you could actually get a lot of comps from this as well. So there's a win. All right, we're already up $60, so we're going to go back to the original bet, and we'll keep track of that session profit level with this system by Andrew, and that's a good one there. All right, so now we're already up $90. So if we reach session profit, we always go back to 10. And Andrew even says if you're within $20, he usually goes back to 10. So that's a loss there on 00. And now we're going to go from 10 to 20. And then let's spin. And here we go. That's a 14 red. That's a win, but a partial win. We'll take it. And let's go ahead and rebet that. And actually, that's we can say that's session profit there. So we could actually go back to 10 on each again. So let's do that. Always better safe than sorry, and play smart. So here we go. That's a partial win. That's a second 12, but not a black, and we'll take that win. We're up $100 now. That's our new session profit level, and let's spin again. All right, that's a 29 black. That is a break even. So we don't lose a thing, we don't win a thing, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt us any, and let's spin again. That's a 00. That'll hurt us a little, but we'll recover from it. So now we'll go from 10 to 20. This is one of those systems where you don't want to hit the 0 or 00, but that's okay. There's a lot of systems like that. And that's a break even, so we'll keep the bets the same. 20 on each, and let's see what we get here. It's a 31 black. It's another break even. Doesn't hurt us any. Let's rebet. And here we go. That is another break even. Again, doesn't hurt us at all, so I'm okay with that. And let's see if we get here. Let's see if we can get a second 12. Oh, that's a 0 there. That's not good. So we'll go from 40 to 50. And let's spin. All right, come on, second 12. And then here in a little bit, we're going to switch to a different bet. And I'll show you what that is here coming up. So stay tuned for that. We got a win at 50, and we're going to stay there. We're up $90 right now. And actually, you know what? He said if we're within 10 or 20 of session profit, we restart. So even though we're not at 100, we need to restart if we're following Andrew's system. So we go back to 10. And here we go. All right, here we go. That is a partial win. We'll take it. That's a 12, but not a color. And let's rebet that. We're back up 100 again. See how that worked? We did. It was good that we reset. Now we're back to where we were anyway. And that's a break even. So let's rebet and spin. And then again, we're going to switch the bets here pretty soon. I'm going to show you the other way to play this. So that's a 32 red. That's a loss. Now we're going to go 20 on each, second 12, and black. All right, here we go. That's a loss. So now we'll go from 20 to 30 and spin. And here we go. It's a 3 red. That's a loss. So now we'll go to 40. We're getting some losses here, but that's okay. We'll recover. And again, I'm going to be covering the bankroll here soon, so stay tuned for that. Also, a different way of placing the bets. So that is a partial win. We'll take it. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we keep the bets the same. And here we go. Let's get some second 12s. All right, that was a partial win, but again, we'll take it. All right, so we're up 60 now. Let's rebet that. And I can't wait for the next black second 12 number. All right, we got it. Okay, that feels good. Now we're all of a sudden up $180. So see how quick that happened? And we're back to the start again. All right, here we go. That's a break even. That's 11 black. So let's rebet. And see what we get here. It's a 25 red. Okay, now we're going to go to, actually that last one here was 10 each. We're at 20 now. Up a unit when you lose on total losses. And here we go. All right, that's a good one. Okay, so that's a new session profit level. We're up 220. And we'll have 10 on each again. All right, let's see what we get here. That's a break even. That's a color, but not a 12. And let's rebet. So far, Andrew's system's working well. And I can't wait to hear from you guys what you think about this. And now we're going to go from 10 to 20 after that loss. And here we go. That's a break even, so we'll stay right where we're at. And rebet. 20 on each. All right, come on, second 12. All right, we got it. Fantastic. Okay, we're up 260 now. Look at that. So now we have 10 on second 12, 10 on black again. And here we go. All right, back to back. I knew that it eventually happened. I just didn't know how long it would take. So we're up 290 now. Let's rebet. And I'm sure at some point you could probably even get 4 or 5 in a row, black second 12s. Oh my goodness. That's 3 in a row. All right, that's fun. Okay, now we're up 320. Let's rebet that. Let's see if we could do 4 in a row. That would be amazing. And We did not, but we broke even. We didn't lose anything. So we'll take that, and let's rebet. And let's see what we get here. That is a break even. Again, that doesn't hurt us any. So let's rebet and spin. And then again, we're about to change the bets here. So hang on, and we'll be doing that here in a minute. There's a loss. Okay, now we're going to go to 20 each. We're up $300, and let's spin. That is a break even. So we'll keep the bets the same. So rebet and spin. And here we go. Oh, 0, ouch. Look at that. So anytime you hit zeros really close together like that, even though we are down, we lost at 10, we lost it, and we lost at 20. So that's 20 plus 20 is 40, plus 2 10s is 60. If you have back-to-back zeros like that or within 3, sometimes it's good just to reset and not press your luck. So instead of going to the next level, this is something I wanted to tell you guys about that I do when I play. If I get back-to-back zeros, sometimes I just take a loss and restart the progression just to be smart about it. Because do you know how many times when you bust, it's because you had 2 zeros or a 0 and a double 0 in your progression? It happens a lot. So let's just restart. Let's take a $60 loss, and we're still up to 60. Let's restart. And I think that's a good learning lesson for everyone. And if you can do that, I think it'll really help. Because see, we lost again there. Now we have more room to play with. And now we're going to go from 10 to 20. And then after this one here, we'll switch the bets. That's a break even, so we'll stay there. Okay. All right, let's see what we get here. Got to be smart about it, and that's another break even. Again, doesn't hurt us any, and if you're playing with your card on automated, you're actually getting comp value for those as well. And here we go. All right, we got it. So that would have actually worked out if we had kept going, but and we would be up a lot more than we are now, but I think that was a good safety measure, and we're still up $300. We can't complain. So let's switch the bets now. We're going to switch from black and second 12 to red and third 12, and that is something Andrew says that he does once he feels like it's the right time. There's a double 0. Wow. So like I said before, even if you wanted to eat that $20 at the beginning of a progression when a 0 hits, I'm okay with it. But again, so let's just do that for fun this time, just so I can show you how to play a little safer. Let's go ahead and just go back to 10 again. And zeros just really can wreck your day sometimes. So let's go ahead and spin back at 10 again on red and third 12. Let's start the progression fresh and just take that $20 loss. Okay, and now we'll go to 20 on each. And here we go. All right, that is a break even, I believe. And we need a third 12 red number. We're not going to change the bet because we broke even on that one. That's a 2 black. That's another total loss. So let's go ahead and, again, we're going to go to 30 now. Because we lost again, we're increasing by 1 unit. And let's hope for a third 12 red number. Oh my goodness, there's another 0. So, like I said, I would even be okay. We're not going to do it, but you could even just go back to 160 and restart if something like this starts to happen. But we're going to keep going on this one. And that one was, let's check our total bet, was 30 on each. And let's go to 40. Okay, another way to do that actually is instead of starting over and taking the loss, you could retreat by 1. And let's actually do that so I can show you how that works. So I think that was, let's check and make sure I did that right. The last one was 30 each. So instead of going to 40, you would just stay at 30 and retreat 1. So let's do that. So once you saw me retreat back to the starting bet with 2 zeros, now this time I'm going to actually just, instead of increasing the bet after a loss when a 0 happens, I'm just going to stay there and just another safety measure. So 30 on each. And that's something to do to protect when you're doing really well. And there's a 14 red. That's a break even, so let's go ahead and rebet that. And I hope you can learn something from that and incorporate that into your roulette game. And finally, we got a 34 red. All right, so we didn't need to do that, and it cost us a little bit of money, but we're still up $250, and it really only cost us $20 to do that. So now that we're at 250, I think that's close enough to session profit. We're going to go back to the 10s. And here we go. That's a 15 black. That would have been good with the other color, but now we're going to go to 20 on each and spin. And let's see if we can get some red third 12s. That's a break even. Okay, let's rebet that. Don't increase when you break even. And here we go. It's another break even. Those would have been pretty good if we'd stayed with the second 12. But that's okay. I think it's coming our way. I think we're going to get some red third 12s here. Okay, that's a third 12, and that's a partial win. So we'll keep the bets the same. And we're at 250. Actually, that's close enough to session profit again. We can go ahead and restart. So let's do that. And here we go. Got to be smart about it. That's a 33 black. That's a partial win. We'll take it. And that'll help us establish a new session profit of 260. And let's go ahead and rebet. And let's see if we can get a red third 12 again. That'd be nice. We'll take another partial win. There it is. It's a $10 win. We're up 270, new session high. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 16 red. That is a break even. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 6 black. That is a total loss. So we'll be at 20 each now. And spin. Here we go. That's a 6 black, another loss. Okay, so now we're going to go to 30 each and spin. And here we go. Let's see if we can get that third 12. We got it. That's a partial win. It's black and third 12. That's okay. We'll take that $30 and we'll rebet. We're at 240. And here we go. That's pretty close to session profit. We were at 260. Now we're definitely close enough after that partial win. So we're back up to 270. We would restart. And here we go. I'd love to get a few red third 12s in a row. I knew one was coming. All right, fantastic. So now we're back up to 300. And let's see if we can get back-to-back third 12 reds. Okay, that's a red. That's a break even at least. All right, let's rebet that and spin. All right, here we go. It's a 34 red. All right. Okay, now we're up $330. 10 on each. Restart. New session profit level. And that's why it's okay to take those little hits when you're in trouble. because you'll build yourself right back up. What you can't do is lose your bankroll. So we need to talk about that as well. So with this system, I'd use a $2,000 bankroll and a $200 bankroll on dollar units. So that's very important. Bankroll is huge, and Andrew says this is to him this is more safe than playing the Dr. Pepper roulette system, but I really like that as well. And here we go. All right. Fantastic. All right. It's finally coming our way. And now we're up $370. And let's spin. Here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay. Let's go from 10 to 20. We might even switch back to black second 12 here before long. Okay, that's a 2 black. And that was 20 each. So now we're at 30. And spin. That's a 21 red. That's a break even. And here we go. That's because it hits color and not 12. That's when you break even. And there's another one. But like I said, if you are playing automated or video, this is actually giving you comp value. So let's go ahead and spin. And it's a 13 black. That's a total loss. We're going to go to 40 now. All right, 40 on red, 40 on third 12. Let's see if we can get a third 12 red. That's a break even. And let's rebet. Again, 40 on each. Here we go. That's a 20 black. That would have been good with the other bet. Now we're at 50. But you never know. And you just have to make your best judgment. That's a 10 black. That is another total loss. So now we're at 60. So we're being tested here for sure. And we need to get one here pretty quick. All right, we got it. So let's see what that got us back to. And since we're in a lot of trouble, this is another thing. Let's go ahead and reset. I know we're not back to 300, but we're up a lot. And you can see here, we were at 60 each. So we don't want to go crazy with this. We want to just go ahead and restart. And you don't have to be back in session profit. That's one thing Andrew was talking about when he sent this in, was just be smart. If you're up a lot, you can even take a little bit of a hit. And that's a 23 red. That's a break even. And the key is to stay away from the high progression levels. And that's a 26 black. That's a partial win. We'll take it. Now we're up 260. And see, we can crawl our way back to where we were without risking all that money. And here we go. All right, we got it. See what I mean? We're almost back to 300 anyway, and we didn't take that huge risk. So that's very important. I hope that's a good learning lesson for everyone, and we can all learn from that. And there's a 0. So I'm going to go ahead and take a $20 loss here, and let's start at 10, because I don't like, at the beginning of progressions, I don't like zeros. So we're at 270 now. Let's go ahead and restart. Okay, that's a 23 red. That's a break even. And let's rebet that. And let's see if we can get a third 12 red. We did not, but we broke even, so that's okay. And let's go ahead and spin again. Keep the bet the same. It's a 14 red. That's another break even. Okay. All right, let's spin. See what we get here. All right, that's a partial win. We'll take that. And see, we're almost got part of that 20 that we lost back. And here we go again. It's a 2 black. That is a total loss. So now we're going to go to 20 each. And here we go. All right, that's a partial win. We'll take it. All right, we're up 280. And we've been playing a long time. That's one thing I've been trying to do is play longer sessions, because a lot of times these systems get sent in, and we broke even on that one. Let's rebet. A lot of times these systems get sent in, and I would do a 10 or 15 minute video, and it'd go really well. And, you know, a lot of the times that was because it was a short session. So you probably noticed I'm doing longer sessions now, because if these systems are not the best, it's going to show its ugly head in a 30-minute session. And that's why I've been doing that. So I hope that that helps you guys as well to see a larger sample size of these systems. And here we go again. That's a 4 black. It's a total loss. So let's go 20 each. And here we go. All right, we got it. Fantastic. Okay. So we're up 320 now. Back to 10. And let's spin. 00. Okay, so this is another time when let's just take a $20 loss. I mean, we're still up $300. Let's take a $20 loss and start the progression over again. And I tell you what, let's even switch the bets back. So let's go black now and second 12 like we did earlier, and change it back. Okay, so we broke even there, and we're still up 300. And let's spin. It's a 3 red. That is a loss, so we'll go to 20 each. And let's spin. That's a 14 red. That's a partial win. We'll take it. And we can reset. That's close enough. And here we go. We're back up 300 again. Okay. We'll take the partial win there. Let's rebet. Now we're back at 310. All right, let's rebet. See if we can get a black second 12 number. That's a red first 12. That's okay. Now we're going to go to 20 on each and spin. It's a 5 red. That's not good. Okay, now we're going to go to 30 on each. Okay, here we go. Ouch, that was a 30 red. Okay, now we're going to go to 40. It's testing us again. And here we go. Let's see if we can get a win. Come on, second 12 black. Oh, man, that's a break even, but those last two would have been nice with the other bet, but you never know. That's roulette for you. So we're going to repeat that bet at 40. Okay, that's an 18 red. That's a partial win. We'll take that partial win and let's rebet. Come on, we need a second 12 and a black number. And we got it. All right. Okay, so that puts us back up 350. And then you just go back to 10 again and spin. That's a 32 red. Maybe we should have switched back. Let's stick with it. So now we'll go 20 second, 20 black, And here we go. That's a 7 red. All right, so now we'll go 30. Come on, let's get another black second 12 number. 00. So here's another learning lesson, hopefully. So when you're up this much, and you're starting to feel like maybe this is the time that your session is going to go south because you've been doing really well, I'm okay. And like, even though we dropped from 300 to 230, I'm totally fine just taking the $230, because that $70 that we just lost there, that's the casino's money. That wasn't our money. So the key is to leave when you're up. And when stuff like that happens, where you lose 2 in a row and then you hit a 00, you know, that's a sign that maybe something's about to happen that could end your session. So, and not in a good way. So this is another. I'm going to make this video all about, you know, the ways to play safer and to take little hits along the way so that you don't lose your bankroll. And that's why I'm going to recommend we just leave with $230, and we stay away from those zeros and those bad numbers. And I hope you really enjoyed this system sent in by Andrew, because I think it's a really good one. It's the second 12 goes along with the black, and third 12 goes with red. And again, if you hit the 12 and not the color, you win partially. And if you hit the color and not the 12, you break even. And obviously, if you hit both, that's a jackpot number. And then you just need session profit or close to. But also had some learning lessons today on restarting when you hit 0 or 00 early in a progression, taking small losses. I think that's really important, and I hope you guys learned from that. And I learn from you guys every day as well. So keep sending in the great comments, and a lot of you guys have a lot of experience and really cool stories to tell. I just saw some more cool stories on my email feed. So thank you guys for that. And if you haven't joined the TRM fan club yet, you can still do it. You just sign up by clicking on the link in the description, and you can also click join on the homepage. If you're having trouble navigating through all these videos, there's a top 10 most viewed video playlist you can click on that's coming up here in a second. You can click on that, and once you get to playlists, you'll see there's a top 5 as well. You can click on, and that might help you navigate through the videos better. Also, too, we have polls coming out every day. If you're a person that likes to take polls, go ahead and take part in the polls and see if you like them, and let me know what you think down in the comments. And also, too, I'm trying to grow the Facebook and Instagram page. If you're a member of one of those, go ahead and give me a follow if you would. And I'm posting the videos every single day on there now. So if you're somebody that likes to use those, I hope that's beneficial for you. And then if you like the videos, please share them. So thank you guys again for all your support. Please keep sending in all the great systems. And that's what makes this channel really good, is you guys. And I just appreciate everyone so much. So thank you all for that. And again, we're up $230, even though we backtrack a little at the end there with Andrew's roulette system here. And again, let me know if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it as usual. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.